Before the blood, before the knockout, before history was written, there was silence. A silence thick with tension, as if the air itself refused to move. Omaha, Nebraska, the home of a champion. Under the bright lights, thousands gathered. They weren't just here for a fight. They were here to witness something inevitable, something explosive. From the United States, Terence "Bud" Crawford, undefeated, precise, ruthless. A man with eyes that never blink under pressure, because pressure is where he lives. His record spoke for itself. But tonight wasn't about numbers. Tonight was about proving a point that no matter who stood across from him, the result would be the same. And standing across from him, from Russia, David Avanesyan, cold, calculated, dangerous. He wasn't here for glory. He was here to destroy a legacy. No fear, no hesitation, just the hunger of a man who's been overlooked too long. The lights dimmed, the crowd roared. 2 nations, 2 warriors, 1 ring. Crawford walked out to the sound of thunder. Calm, composed, his expression unreadable. Avanesyan's walkout was different, pure intensity. Eyes locked forward like a soldier marching into war. When the bell rang, everything else disappeared. Ding. Crawford circled, analyzing, cold, clinical. Avanesyan moved in, aggressive, throwing quick combinations to test the champion. The first jab landed. Crawford didn't flinch. The second, blocked. Crawford's counter came fast, a short, sharp right hand that landed clean on the cheekbone. The crowd gasped, but Avanesyan didn't back away. He smiled. That smile, it wasn't confidence, it was defiance. Round 1 became a chess match. Every move, every feint, every punch carried danger. Crawford's eyes never left his target, like a predator stalking prey. But this prey, Avanesyan, didn't run. He bit back. Halfway through the round, a left hook from Avanesyan caught Crawford's chin. The crowd froze. The champion took a step back, not hurt, but alert. A warning shot. From the corner, Crawford's trainer shouted, "Keep your composure." He did. He always did. The round ended. Both men walked to their corners. No smiles, no gestures, just quiet fire. Avanesyan looked across the ring and mouthed something only Crawford could hear. Crawford nodded once, cold, deliberate. The tension in the arena was electric. Something dangerous was coming, and everyone could feel it. Round 2 started with intensity. Avanesyan came forward, no hesitation, pressing Crawford to the ropes. He threw hooks, jabs, body shots, testing every inch of the champion's defense. Crawford stayed patient, calm, his eyes calculating. Each time Avanesyan attacked, Crawford studied. He was downloading data, rhythm, timing, weakness. The Russian's aggression looked unstoppable. The crowd started to believe an upset might be brewing. Crawford took a hard shot to the body, but he didn't flinch. He smiled. That smile changed everything. It wasn't just confidence, it was warning. Avanesyan kept throwing, but Crawford began to answer. 1-2 down the middle. Pop, crack, perfect timing. The sound of gloves echoed through the arena. The champion had found his rhythm. His feet glided, his stance perfect, switching angles like a ghost. Avanesyan kept charging, but every step forward came with a price. A jab to the face, a hook to the ribs. Crawford's accuracy was surgical. Still, Avanesyan refused to fade. He pushed harder, forcing an exchange in the center of the ring. Their gloves clashed, sweat flew, and the roar of the crowd rose with every punch. Crawford landed a left uppercut that snapped Avanesyan's head back. Clean, violent, beautiful. But the Russian smiled again. That grin, part madness, part pride. The bell ended round 2, but the message was clear. Crawford wasn't just defending his title. He was dissecting his opponent piece by piece. In his corner, his coach whispered, "You've got him, bud. He's breaking." Crawford nodded, silent, eyes fixed on Avanesyan. Across the ring, the Russian's trainer yelled, "You heard him. Keep the pressure." But deep down, they both knew Crawford had seen everything he needed to see. The setup was done. The storm was coming. Round 3 and 4 turned into war. Avanesyan refused to back down, throwing everything with reckless courage. He caught Crawford with a clean overhand right. The crowd erupted, but the champion just smiled again, almost enjoying the danger. That's when things changed. Crawford shifted gears, faster, sharper, deadlier. His footwork became poetry. Glide, pivot, strike. A right hand, left to the body, counter hook, the rhythm of destruction. Avanesyan kept swinging, but now he was chasing shadows. Crawford's timing was perfect, every counter landing like a hammer. The Russian's face started to swell, his guard dropping bit by bit. Still, he moved forward. He wouldn't quit. The crowd could feel it. Crawford was in control now. Every punch he threw had purpose. Every move had calculation. Midway through round 5, Crawford switched stance, southpaw. The crowd recognized the signal. That's when the nightmare usually begins for his opponents. Avanesyan lunged in with a right hook, missed by inches, and Crawford made him pay. Counter left, boom. The sound echoed like thunder. Avanesyan stumbled. The crowd gasped. Crawford didn't rush. He stalked, patient, like a lion waiting for the exact moment to kill. The bell rang, saved by time. But everyone in that arena knew it. The end was near. Avanesyan's breathing heavy, eyes dazed, yet still nodding to his corner. "I'm fine." But Crawford's corner knew better. "Finish him clean," his coach said. Crawford's expression never changed. Cold, focused, deadly. Round 6. The tension was unbearable. Crawford stood tall, calm, almost too calm. Avanesyan, battered but defiant, came out swinging. The crowd on its feet. Crawford dodged, countered, and waited, waiting for that one perfect opening. Then it came. Mid-exchange, Crawford slipped a punch and unleashed a short right uppercut, followed instantly by a devastating left hook. The sound, pure violence. Avanesyan froze, then collapsed. His body hit the canvas like thunder. The referee jumped in. The crowd exploded. The fight was over, just like that. Terence "Bud" Crawford had done it again. A knockout born from patience, precision, and brilliance. Crawford raised his gloves, expression calm, like it was just another day at the office. No celebration, no arrogance, just silent dominance. The replay showed it again and again, that perfect counter, that perfect finish. Avanesyan lay still, exhausted but brave. Crawford walked over, helped him up, and whispered something no one else could hear. Respect between warriors. The announcer's voice echoed through the arena. By way of knockout, still undefeated, and still the WBO welterweight champion of the world, Terence "Bud" Crawford. The crowd roared. Cameras flashed. History repeated itself. Crawford smiled. Not because he won, but because once again he proved what everyone already feared. When Terence Crawford smells blood, there's no escape.